Hi kids, have a nice day. Welcomes you all to the second part of our geography lesson. From the first portions, we have studied about land as a resource, and the chapter gives you so many resources and its details. So, today's topic is soil resource and some methods of soil conservation. Let us define soil first. Soil is the thin layer of grainy substances covering the surface part of the earth. Means the thin layer of grainy substances covering the surface area of the earth is called soil. It is the upper layer of land also. It is mixture of organic matters, minerals and weathered rocks. Landforms determines the soil type of a particular area. Soil forms through the process of weathering. It means changing the appearance or shape of the quality of something by long exposure to atmosphere. Weathering means changing the appearance or shape or quality of something by long exposure to atmosphere. So, soil forms through the process of weathering. It is time to come to the topic of factors of soil formation. Major two factors are there for the formation of soil. They are nature of parent rock and climatic factors. Other than these two factors, some more like topography or landforms, role or presence of organic materials in that locality like flora and fauna or other microbiomes, and the time taken for the composition of soil formation. These also are most important factors for soil formation. These factors may vary from place to place. So, the quality of fertility of the soil also may differ from place to place. So, soil may be formed mainly because of two reasons. They are nature of parent rock and climatic factors. Parent rock means the rock or the basic rock from where the soil is formed. If the rock is hard, the quality of the soil will be vary. That's why one of the factor is called parent rock. As the parent rock shows the soil also. If the parent rock is nice, soft and also fertile, soil formed out of that parent rock also will be good for agricultural activities. Let us come to another important point of this chapter, that is soil degradation. As we know that hundreds of years of time will be taken to make just 1 centimeter of soil, it is essential to protect or to conserve the available soil properly for further use. Two major problems that soil faces are soil erosion and depletion of its quality. Both affect human lives as we need to depend on it for any of our activities. Natural and human factors are responsible for the depletion of quality or soil erosion. It is just like deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizers or pesticides, rainwash, landslide and flood, etc. causes for the two major troubles that soil faces. So, in order to conserve the available soil, let us suggest some methods which are practicable. Lots of methods are there. We can go through one by one. One of the method is called mulching. It is a process of filling or covering the bare ground between plants with layers of organic materials like straw or branches of tree, etc. It helps to retain moisture with lower evaporation. So, the quality of soil in that particular area will be conserved. So, mulching can be practiced. Another method is contour barrier. It is in order to reduce fast movement of water on slopes, edges of land will be protected by stones, grass or soil itself. And Trenches will be created in front of that barrier to collect water and to allow that water to flow through that particular way alone. So, as the water will be going through a particular place alone, it reduces soil erosion. The third point is construction of rock dams. That is, to slow down the flowing water, rocks will be piled on the way of flow of water. It reduces soil erosion. As the water is flowing so slowly, the rate of soil erosion also will be less. So, rock dams also can be practiced. Fourth point is terrace farming. It is a common term also. That is, making steps on the steep slopes in order to get flat surfaces for farming. So, as it is not steep edges with all these area, it reduces runoff water and soil erosion. So, terrace farming can be practiced in the steep slopes of hills. The fifth point is intercropping. That means, instead of cropping same crops in a particular area, it is better to cultivate different crops in an area and also can be harvested in different times. So, what happened is that it reduces the rain wash and also can protect the soil, because as all that crops will not be harvested at a time, some soil or some areas will be protected by the roots of the crops available there. It helps to conserve the soil. The sixth point is contour ploughing. That means ploughing parallel to the contours of hill slopes to form a natural barrier to allow the water to flow down through that slope created by that ploughing alone. So, water will go through that particular area, that also reduces soil erosion. And seventh, and also the supposed last point of conserving soil is creation of shelter belt. That means planting line of trees in dry or coastal areas to reduce the fast blowing of wind and also to reduce soil erosion or top soil movement from one place to another along with the blowing wind. While loads of trees are planting in a particular area, it reduces the blowing wind or the speed of blowing wind and also helps the soil to be there without having any alteration from one place to another. That is shelter belt. It can be practiced either in coastal areas or in dry areas. These are the common steps practicing to reduce soil erosion or depletion and to protect the most valuable soil resource as we need it for our daily life. So, need to practice them deliberately in suitable places. So, kids, while we are summarizing today's class, we had discussed about two important topics. One is soil and its formation and methods of conserving soil. So, children, let us wind up today's class and we will meet in the next class with remaining portions. Bye children. Thank you. Have a nice day.